It's not like people didn't believe in Fionn McCool back then, but they didn't believe I was Fionn McCool. And why would they? I couldn't prove it. I could do none of the deeds that I could in the stories that were passed down. When they started to notice I wasn't aging, they grew afraid I'd made some pact with the devil. So no one believed you? There was one, he said, his voice tight. And I watched her grow old while I stayed young. I watched her die. Then our children died one by one, followed by their children. By then I had hidden myself as a travelling bard, only passing through my old tua every year or so. But my grandchildren and great-grandchildren did not know me. And eventually the older folk began to suspect something was not right. I was forced to move on. I'm sorry. I can't imagine what you've been through. He sat up straighter. I don't mean to be so melancholic. I'm just trying to explain why I'm playing this particular role at this particular time. Robert O'Hanlon, you mean? Yes, him. Living forever has some advantages, I suppose. I can take incredible risks without the fear of death, though Angus Og wasn't so kind as to make me impervious to pain. Another is that I have had the time to amass a fair amount of wealth, although transporting and storing it in the days before banks was a wee challenge, to be sure. Nora had wondered about this, but it would have felt rude to ask. How did you do it? Hid it sometimes. Transferred it to myself, my newly invented self, in wills. Lost it occasionally. Invested in lands and ships. Gave a lot of it to whatever resistance movements were currently happening. I thought maybe Angus Og would be appeased if I financed a successful rebellion, though obviously that hasn't worked. I had to stay under the radar, of course. I couldn't become some great chieftain or military leader. There would be too many questions I couldn't answer. Genealogy is everything to the Irish, especially of this era and the generations before. They know who everyone's parents and grandparents and uncles and second cousins and distant relations are. Everyone is connected. So you became a vagabond. A wealthy vagabond, you could say. I started traveling, spending alternate generations on the continent to let those who knew me die off. Then I'd come back to try and save Ireland. Why do you think it hasn't worked? If I knew that, I wouldn't be here now. You'd be dead. Her chest tightened at the thought. Aye, the curse would be broken, and I'd be feasting in the other world with my men, my wives and my children. So why tell me the truth? You didn't need to. You could have gone on pretending to be Thomas Heaney. You're a kindred spirit. Someone also out of time. Nora had 1,000 more questions, but was too shattered to ask them. Bran had caught up with them and was trotting alongside the horse, sniffing the road in front of her. Smell familiar, Bran? Fionn asked, and the hound barked happily. Do us a favour and go see if I'm home. Bran barked again and bounded off into the wood beside them. After they rode in silence for several more minutes, the wood around them started to thin. Fionn pulled up the horse and dismounted. Through the trees, Nora could see a large 3-story stone house. Thick green bushes flourished in the well-kept front garden, and fruit trees ran along the eastern side. That's yours? She asked incredulously. It is. My man Cormac runs it with his wife Catherine when I'm away, which is most of the time. Won't he be suspicious if they think you're abroad? I've been away for some time, so it shouldn't surprise them that I've returned to check on the estate. But I suppose we will need a cover story. Bran bounded back to them, and she and Fionn had a quick, silent conversation. It's okay, Fionn told Nora. There's no one here but Cormac. He led the horse toward the house, and a wide-eyed man ran out to greet them. Mr. O'Hanlon, what are you... I had no idea.